And we are joined now by David Becker, the CEO of Attract China, which markets and promotes destinations to Chinese tourists. Hi there, David.
Good afternoon.
Tell us, what does the Year of the Dog mean, and how important is this?
Well, I think the symbol, this is the 11th character in the Chinese astrological charts. It's really about loyalty, patience, and reliability. In some cases, if you're Year of the Fire Dog, you have to be very careful, because we were talking about things to avoid, to get into arguments this year. So our President Donald Trump happens to be a fire dog as well, and some astrologers actually predict a fairly tough year for him.
I see, I see. Is this holiday important for the younger generations?
It's important for every generation, and I think you're seeing in China an interest in the millennials in going back to traditional ways. It is, for an American, you might say it's a combination of Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, all rolled into one, but it's really about setting up the year for health, wealth, and happiness. And all the things that you describe in terms of what you should do and what you shouldn't do is really to make sure that the year ahead is a good one.
Now, is it celebrated the same in different parts of the world as it is in China?
I mean, it has different names, but about a sixth of the world's population actually celebrates the Lunar New Year. So in Thailand, in Vietnam, it's called Tet. In Korea, Malaysia, I mean, you're talking about a really significant part of the world's population that is using the lunar calendar rather than the Gregorian calendar to celebrate this event.
And so tell us, we can't ignore the Olympics. How were they affected by the Lunar New Year?
Oh, well, I haven't seen anything that is suggesting that the Year of the Dog is having an impact in a negative way on the Olympics. What I would say in a positive sense from a tourism perspective is that we are now seeing groups that are going back to Korea after last year where there was a limit or actually a ban on group travel. So the Korean Tourism Bureau is looking to have about 200,000 Chinese visit. And they're using what's called a no visa policy. As long as you have a ticket that's worth at least $183, you don't need to get a visa. So we're looking to see, significant uptick in travel from China to Korea during the Olympics.
At the end of the day, David, isn't the language spoken here the universal one of love? This is about being together with your family and sharing a special time of year together.
Absolutely. It is a time for people to come together, share a meal, often, well into the evening. It's a time for family and friends to, in some cases, this may be the only time in the year where they actually see each other. So it's a very joyous time. It's a very important time for anyone who follows the lunar calendar.
All righty. Well, David Becker, wonderful to see you joining us from Salisbury, Connecticut, with Attract China.